Kingfisher storm, the Dover storm with a tornado likely. Jim Gardner and Chopper 4 live. Jim, you're on. Go ahead.
You can see the top of the cloud base there, man, starting to wrap around that rain. That whole entire rain shaft is twisting, Mike. But at the top of the cloud, that's a great shot of showing that whole cloud circulating around. So again, I had to get a little space here, but there it is right there. There it is right there, Mike. You can see it just barely, then it disappears into the rain right at the top of your screen, going down. That is a tornado right there. But again, it's really, I can't see it with the naked eye, Mike, but with the camera cutting through the rain, we were able to pick it up every now and then. So again, a very dangerous storm here. I moved off to the northeast of Kingfisher here, about 4 miles, shooting back to the west, watching that storm track. Mike, back to you.
Jim, what in the world is going on with these rain curtains here? These things are moving really, really fast. Have Cody zoom into these rain curtains on. You saw the tornado. It's in there. It's in there. These rain curtains are moving. I mean, these things are moving fast. Really, really moving fast.
Well, that's right, Mike. They are, and I'm actually flying away from it. Cody's kind of shooting behind the helicopter and stuff, trying to outrun this thing. It is moving very fast, but again, this camera will cut through the rain, and every now and then we can pick it up. Now, we don't know if it's on the ground, but we can definitely spot a funnel or a lowering there. But again, David Payne's right on it. But the impressive thing is looking at the top of that cloud right there, Mike. It's just a perfect circle right around that rain shaft. So again, and you see the green, you can see it's dropping out a tremendous amount of hail. But what a shot right there, that whole wrap around the top of that rain curtain, Mike. Back to you. Okay,
let's go back to David Payne here for a minute, talking to a couple other trackers here about these metro storms. David, if you're still with us, it just produced a tornado, and it may be on the ground right now. It was a big needle coming down the middle of some violently rotating rain curtains.
Yeah, Mike, and again, that's what we had to leave and go back south because of the road situation up here. But, Mike, the wrapping rain is from left to right to my north, and I mean, it is. The rain curtains are moving at, maybe 80 miles per hour from the west to the east, wrapping around the southern sides of the circulation. Mike, I'm back to Highway 81, and the circulation, again, is just to my north here, and it looks like it's going to be crossing. Can you tell me, it looks like right now it's going to be crossing Highway 81 right about now?
The storm that Mike's concerned about.
Is that what it looks like to you, Mike?
Yes, it is. It's crossing 81 just in about a minute or two, Dave. The center of it is anyway, but as you've been passing along, it is a huge circulation with a tornado inside of that. It's going to cross 81 in about a minute.
Okay.
And it is right now halfway between, a little closer to Dover than Kingfisher, crossing 81, right where the bend, where the river is, the bend in the road on 81, just south of Dover is where it is right now.
Right. I'm gonna keep going east here, and it's going to cross the Cimarron River, like you said here, real close to Dover, but the circulation, boy, it's a big, broad area. The wrapping rain, Mike, goes out like 2 or 3 miles around it. I mean, radius around it, just a big area of rain, and that's really scary, obviously, with the tornado in there we know now that it's been up and down on the ground. So I cannot see it. I can see the circulation. Like you said, it's crossing 81. Basically, looks like pretty close to the river. Right on top of the river, looks like it's crossing at least just in the bend in the road, Mike. The bend in the road on Highway 81 looks like it's where it's crossing right now. Mike, back to you.
Debris west-southwest of Dover.
I've got leaves in the air.
There it is. Leaves in the air. Yep.
Leaves in the air.
Jim, it looks like that's red dirt right there, Jim. Let's take the chopper shot. Take that chopper shot full. Take that full.
That is.
Take that full.
Mike,
that looks like red dirt.
That's red dirt coming up off the ground. So, what we showed you earlier was exactly where the tornado was, and you can see the red dirt coming up off the ground. You can actually, I don't know if you can see it, but this camera can faintly, every now and then I can see it on my monitor. It's tracking. You can see that big ball of red dirt right down there at the bottom, Mike. So it is on the ground. It's tracking towards the river. That's the river just to the right of the screen there. So, again, it's just a massive storm, Mike, just a massive storm. But, again, it's the worst scenario. It's rain-wrapped. It's in there, and it looks like it's churning stuff up, Mike. Back to you.
Okay, just passing along to Mark Dillard. Center of circulation is southeast of Orlando for Mark Dillard. He's trying to track that across I-35. Jim, come on around to the east side. You've got a window to be able to see it. Come around to the east side of that mesocyclone. Come on, wheel on around. Yeah, wheel on around. Come on around to the east side. You got a window to be able to see it, but there's a big area of wrapping debris. David's got leaves in the air, and you've got the red dirt there. That's probably on the ground right there, continuing, crossing 81 right now. If you come around to the east side, you should get a window looking due west to be able to look back inside of there. It's really almost right over Dover. David, if you're with us, it's just going to graze Dover. It looks like it's a multi-vortex on the ground right now.
Yeah, Mike. And again, I can't see inside of it. I can see the leading edge of the bowl, but then the rain is really wrapped in. I'm getting east. I'm going to blast east and get out ahead of it and then have it come right at me. But I'm going to have to get a little bit farther east here. The river, the Cimarron River up there, the roads are bad, so I'm going to have to move my way around. But it looks like I'm seeing less rain. I know it's still wrapped in rain, but it looks like it might have lightened up just a bit. It looks like it's a little lighter to my northwest, so maybe we're getting a little less rain in there, so we might have a better contact, or at least a visual on it here in just a couple of minutes. But, man, Mike, the wrapping rain is from left to right, and, I mean, it is really, really spinning just to my north, just a couple of miles here. Mike, back to you.
On radar, this circulation is just ugly. It looks like it's a large multi-vortex tornado on the ground. We have another confirmation. It's on the southern side of Dover right now. In fact, it looks like it's so large that it's going to engulf Dover. You folks in Dover need to be down right now, because it's coming in right now, away from windows. Evacuate your mobile home. Storm cellar, basement, at least interior closet or bathroom. You got to get down. South side of Dover right now, all the way down, halfway down to Kingfisher. It looks like a large multi-vortex tornado. Cross confirmation of it on the ground now, just to the southwest of Dover. Jim, you're coming around now from Chopper 4. What do you got?